my video. If you're just not getting on my page, my name is Vashti and I am an intuitive card reader as well as a mental health enthusiast. So today we're going to be getting into the mid-month review for the signs of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. That's right, this is going to be an all earth sign reading. Please look down below for timestamps for your individual sign for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. But we are going to be looking at the energies that's currently affecting you right now, where you're kind of at right now, what are you kind of going towards, and things like that. All right, so if you're ready to get started, go ahead and let me know down below which is your sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Before I started the reading for earth signs, I did have almost like this it took me like to a hospital. Okay, now I'm not saying somebody is in a hospital, but it took me to the hospital and I could just hear the beep beep beep, like, you know, like something's still kicking, something's still living. So like I definitely feel like that if anybody is on the verge of giving up on something, that spirit is just telling you to keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, because there's still life in it. Okay, I'm gonna get started for our Capricorn. So spirit, please connect me to the Capricorn energy, collective energy for Capricorn. Spirit, what is the collective energy for Capricorn? What is Capricorn currently going through this mid-month in April 2024? Thank you. Capricorn, the overall energy for you is the 5 of Cups. Here it is right there. All right, now I am not a downer on the 5 of Cups. Okay, so as you know, and if you don't know, you're learning, 5s represent change. Okay, so some of you guys may be looking over things that you have already chose, like, and changed, or you're looking at things that, you know, you have yet to choose or decide about that needs to change. But there may be this emphasis of change. This could be how, even looking at how far you have even possibly changed from who you were like a year ago or 6 months ago. So I definitely feel this element of change is on the horizon for you all. For some of you guys, this is self-inflicted change. So let's say that maybe you realize that you haven't been the nicest person, and so you decide to take that leap of faith to dive inwards and figure out what's keeping me from being a decent person, what's keeping me from being a kind person. So then therefore you are triggering that change within yourself. Do you know what I mean? Other people could be having an external triggering effect where something's happening and it's triggering things inside of you that's showing you what is needed to change. Either way it goes, there is this element of change for you, Capricorn. So I would advise, with the 5 of Cups being in your space right now, to, you know, really kind of slow down and look at everything, because with change comes choice. They kind of just fall simultaneously, hand in hand, because you have to make a choice to make a change, or, you know, like you're forced change and you have to choose to deal with it, right? So it's all about choices here, right? So I would say, you know, I'm thinking to really just take things kind of slowly, and not just rush into something, or not just rush out of something, but really look at all things around you, like taking that time to just pause and be still and reflect on what feels right, what doesn't feel right, where you've been, how it's been when you were there, you know what I mean, things of that nature. Okay, so the 5 of Cups is what I'm feeling. Cup cards are emotions as well, so this could definitely be a period where you could be purging, you could be releasing, you could be, you know, I mean, same thing, it's all really the same thing, but you could really be letting go right now. There's a spider on top of my ceiling that I just made contact with, and I feel that this is giving me like the web effect, right? Like you're in this period of designing things the way that you want it to be. You're curating a newer version of yourself, but I feel like that you have to, you know, go within, you have to go internal in order for you to really make that lasting change that you're looking to make. Okay, because at the 5 of Cups here in this hole, there is this light, right? There's this light, or as they say, there's light at the end of the tunnel, but I feel like that you have to be willing to put the work in order to get to the light, or to achieve the light, or attain the light. Okay, so let's see what else is going on with you, Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn? We have the overall energy. Let's just pull 3 cards to go off of, and we'll continue from there. Okay, so there's 1. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and 3. Perfect. We're gonna put those to the side here. We have the 7 of Wands. Okay, so what you have coming towards you, I feel like that like I said in the beginning, the fight is not over. So something may be coming back around that you thought you were done with. You thought that everything had been, you know, closed off, and now I feel like that it's coming back, like almost like a boomerang effect, for you to almost deal with it finally, or to deal with it again, is what I'm saying, or truthfully this time. There's something about the truth. Maybe you weren't fully honest, or perhaps you were not as fully present as you could have been in this particular situation, and so I feel like that it's coming back around for it to be dealt with finally, like to just rid your energy off of, is what I feel. With the 7 of Wands here too, I do feel there's definitely some, I don't know if I want to say confidence. It kind of feels like that, where you just start to feel good about yourself, you know, and it probably comes from this 5 of Cups healing time that you're having right now. So maybe in the beginning of the month or the end of March, you were going through like this critical healing phase, or shadow work phase, inner childhood phase. You know, it's all under the same box, you know, or all in the same box. And I feel like that for some of you guys who have been working through that, you're now getting to this point where you can fully just shine and be yourself. You're like opening and realizing different parts of yourself and finding new hobbies and ideas and things you were into prior that you did not realize because you lost a piece to yourself. So I do feel like that those pieces are coming back together again, like you're becoming fully connected back into who you actually are unapologetically. And that is the beautifulest thing of all, the unapologetically part, because that means you were secure and comfortable enough to be in your own skin without worrying about anybody else around you. We have the Empress here. Beautiful, beautiful card. Exactly what we were just saying here. Stepping into your own light, stepping into your own power, no longer being in this hazy energy, no longer being in this, you know, cognitively blocked, or, you know, energy, no longer having that. I do feel that there's a sense of ease that's coming here. There's a lot of it could be like inner childhood wounds that have to do with mother. So, you know, rather this is you having issues with your mom, or you needing to mother yourself and nurture yourself and heal yourself, whichever way it goes, whichever one it is this sense of deep compassion and healing for the self. I just feel that you guys are at this level of self-love, or you're getting to this level of self-love, or you're starting to realize the bigger picture around self-love. And it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful, because I feel like that for some of you guys, you haven't been this way for a while. It's like your creative energy and everything has been blocked. It's just been blocked off because there's been things that you needed to deal with on the inside. And I feel like that you're realizing that now. The last card you guys have is the 2 of Wands here. And with the 2 of Wands, I do feel like that you're at this I don't want to say crossroads, but I'm going to say position where you're looking at, okay, look, I've handled this, I've dealt with that, I've cut this off, and I've made peace with it, I've grieved it, I've thanked it, I've released it, and now where do I need to go now? What is my next duty station? What is my next mission? What is my next goal? Who am I now? You know what I mean? So I just feel like that you're creating this map for your life and for yourself that's really going to allow you to live the next phase of your life, if that makes sense. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a really, really, really beautiful thing. And yeah, it's beautiful. I do feel like that in this time now, some of you may be looking at relocating. You may be looking about you know, starting something new, like putting your foot in a different direction, or, you know, like I just feel like that you're taking all the noise that's out here and you're just tunnel visioning it here to create a bigger picture and a bigger understanding, almost like you're creating your blueprint. So beautiful energy, you guys. So I'm going to see if we can get some time frames for you guys here. So I'm gonna put 2 cards, see if we can get some time frames, and then we're gonna pull your oracle, and then we're gonna move to the next sign. At dawn, that's what wants to come out. Okay, so some of you guys may work best at night. I mean, not at night. What are you talking about? What am I talking about? In the morning, like early, like late nights, you know, like the between like 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. I feel like that some of you, or 5 a.m., some of you guys may be a bit more creative, or you may find yourself waking up around those times of those times in the middle of the night. And then we have on a sunny day. Okay, so what I feel here is that I just feel like there's gonna be this connection with yourself that you've never felt before. Okay, we are getting a little personal, we are getting a little deep, but it's gonna be like this connection with yourself where it almost gives you like this aha moment, because it's like this piece of a puzzle that you've been missing is what I feel. And it's gonna be the fact that there's 2 day cards give me like the sun energy. So I think whatever this is, whatever is coming towards you, whatever choice that you're leaning on or that you're gonna have to make, it is gonna be something that brings a lot of joy inside of your life, a lot of happiness inside of your life, Capricorn, for sure. I just feel like that it's time for you to have something different, time for you to do something different, be someone different. All right, let me see, what is the oracle card for Capricorn? Spirit, tie it all together. The oracle card for Capricorn, to tie it all together. Thank you. We have you already know. Here it is right here. You already know. So this is telling me whatever choice that's coming, or opportunity, whatever choice that's coming up or that's here on the table for you, I feel like for some of you guys, you already know the direction, you already know the answer. Obviously with the you already know card, you already know the answer, you already know what you should do. But there's something about really taking the time to review it, taking the time to understand it, that's really going to put you in the next phase that you're looking to be in. I also feel like that some of you guys may even be reflecting, trying not to go down the path of emotional healing, facing things, taking accountability for things. And it's something that you know that you need to do and that you should do. So don't make any more excuses and really go towards that. But ultimately, I feel like it's a pretty quiet time right now in your life, Capricorn. It's just about more introspection, more truthfulness about what it is you desire and don't desire, what you like, don't like, what you say and don't say, and continue finding the path, laying the map down, whatever it is that you need to do, creating what you need to create in order to get you to that next level, because I do feel that you are fully supported by the great beyond. All right, so if that resonates with you, please let me know down below in the comments. I will see you guys again for the May 2024 zodiac reading in a couple of weeks. All right, you guys take care. Love you so much. Bye. Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. So we're gonna go ahead and get started for you guys. The way that we're gonna do this, we're gonna pull a total of 4 tarot cards and then 1 oracle and 2 time cards. Okay, so Taurus, your season is coming up soon. I'm excited for Taurus season, being a Taurus myself. Let's see. All right, overall energy for Taurus. What is the Taurus collective energy going through? Spirit, please connect me to the Taurus collective energy. Just 1 card, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right, overall energy for Taurus. All right, Taurus, we have the Knight of Wands here. So I feel like right now in this mid-month time, you guys are just ready to take off with something. So you could have a new project, you could have some type of new endeavor in mind, and you're just ready to take off with it. Remember at the beginning of the reading, before the reading started, I mentioned that, you know, when I was meditating on it, I heard the beeps from the hospital, like the heart rate, right? Like the heartbeat, that something was still alive. And I feel like there's this dream that some of you guys have, or a goal that some of you guys have, that you're not ready to put to rest, and it's not ready to be put to rest, which is probably why that heartbeat sound was here. Okay, but with the Knight of Wands, I feel like right now you are definitely in a window of inspiration, opportunity, and creation is what I'm hearing. I feel like that some of you guys, it's very like the type of music you're listening to is very important. That I keep hearing it showing me music. So maybe some of you guys are maybe in your most creative space, so you need to start writing music, or maybe some of you guys are starting to change the different types of songs and sounds that you're listening to on your day-to-day, or it's a sign that you need to, but I keep hearing music. So for somebody, music is very important for you, okay? But with the Knight of Wands, I just feel like that something is literally being laid to, some part of you is being laid to rest in another part of you, so that another part of you can be born again, is what I'm feeling. And I feel like in a sense that this could be you reconnecting with a part of yourself that you had forgot about, right? You guys know I'm gonna talk about childhood trauma. That is so important to me, but I will say that first, with this card, Knight of Wands card, it is connecting back to your childhood. It is being able to set a part of you free that you have held in captivity for so long, okay? So let's go ahead and pull the next 3 cards surrounding this reading to get the full picture. Oh, okay, the World card wants to come out. Second card, please, Spirit. Thank you. I just heard that song, It's the Final Countdown. You guys know the song that is? I don't even know who sings it, but it's the final countdown. I don't know, it just literally came out of nowhere. So I feel like that some of you guys may be getting out of this place. You have the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is so funny because I'm over here about to talk about it. But I feel like that some of you guys may be getting out of this place that you have been in for so long. It could have been like literally 5 years, 50 years, it doesn't even matter. But you're getting out of this place that you have been, this sunken place is what I'm getting, that you have been in for so long, and you're finally like popping out, starting to see the sun, starting to feel like yourself again, starting to feel alive. And I love this for you because it was dark and murky and yucky, and I feel like that now you're able to, you know, like get out there. You're able to shine like you always should be doing, you know what I mean? Now you have the World card, as I stated. Now when I have the World and the Knight of Wands, this is a new chapter, this is a new beginning. So with this being the middle of April, I feel like that some of you guys could be having a focus on creating a new chapter for yourself, creating new steps, creating new plans, creating new goals. Or you could already have certain things that it is that you want to do, and you're really starting to be consistent with what it is that you're doing to achieve that goal or that dream or desire, which is fantastic. Because Taurus, we know we're earth signs, we know that we can put our, you know, little hooves in the ground and get to going, you know what I mean? But we also know that sometimes we could just laze it out as well. And I feel like that some of you guys have had that time period where you laze it out and now you're getting your shit together, excuse my language, but it's amazing. I say that with such joy. I said, you know, like it's finally going in a direction that is in alignment with you. Finally going in a direction that does not have resistance, okay? Because when you go in a direction that has constant resistance, it is not the right direction. And I feel like that so many of you guys were faced with this type of resistance that I feel like in a sense like some of you guys almost like gave up, or if you did give up but you still had like a little bit of belief in it. And I feel like now this resistance energy is fading away. I do feel like that some of you guys have really been doing a lot of internal healing work. You have been noticed for it, not by just the divine and beyond, but you've been noticed for it by your own inner self. And that is where that true epitome of change comes in, when yourself, when your child, your inner child starts to realize that you put the effort in, that you actually cared enough for them. And it's a very transformative, beautiful time for you guys. Absolutely. Queen of Swords here. Could be dealing with an air sign, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but you don't have to be. You could also have that in your chart as well if you're an earth sign, okay? Oh, I didn't even mention Knight of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, so you can also have those sometimes somewhere in your chart, or be dealing with somebody as well, okay? Now with the Queen of Swords here, I just feel like that you guys are getting to this place where you're being able to decide. Maybe in the past you had a little bit of issues with like being decisive, indecisive, you couldn't, you were just always faced with indecision and, oh, I don't know which way to go, I don't know. I don't feel like that you're gonna have that energy anymore. I feel like you're gonna know exactly where it is that you need to go. I feel like that you're gonna no longer look at how overly caring or nice or sensitive you are as a burden, but look at it as a strength and know when to protect those parts of you, okay? I feel like there's this sense of you protecting you, which I don't feel like that you have always done, or if you did before, you kind of fell off. But I get this sense of you protecting your energy, your space. I feel like that you're very quick when you start to, you know, maybe have some negative self-talk. You're very quick to catch yourself, and not in the sense of discipline, but in the sense of understanding, wanting to know, why do we feel like this? What's happening here? Why do we feeling these emotions? What happened to us that's making us feel these emotions? And I'm just saying, spirit sees you, whoever this is. Spirit sees you, okay? And I feel like because of your doing this, because of everything that you're doing, you're gonna just go through a mega, and when I say mega, I mean mega transformation, okay? The last card that you have, okay, death and rebirth here. Let me tell you something. Having the world and the death card, death and rebirth card together, mega transformation. Let me tell you, spirit says I feel like for somebody, you're about to take off on a certain level, because I feel like that you're not allowing for excuses anymore. I feel like that you realized why you couldn't necessarily have something at first. I feel like that now you're starting to realize why you had to do the work first before you could attain what you were about to attain. I feel like that there's a lot of lessons that you have been learning. There's a lot of wisdom energy that's floating around here. You know, I really want to pull one more card. I wasn't going to, but I'm feeling called to pull one more card, because there's something very special and like abundant, I feel, that somebody is about to encounter. Just one card, please, spirit. One card. I just feel like that you have been doing such great work with yourself and perhaps maybe others around you, and you're being noticed for it, okay? The Ace of Wands, it looks just like this. There's Empress at the bottom of the deck. There's definitely some massive healing energy that's about to be presented for you guys. Very creative energy. Somebody, I just feel like that you're unlocking another level of yourself, and you just be happy. Be happy, because I'm not, you know, like I'm hearing all these things, but spirit saying it's like it's the middle of the month. Like it's almost like somebody's like seeing how consistent you can be in a situation, Taurus, okay? But I do feel like that ultimately, like, spirit wants you to know to don't be afraid to walk through different chapters, okay? Don't be afraid to start your own chapter. Don't be afraid to start your book, all right? Like, this book is already here, but if you want to make a sequel, prequel, do whatever it is that you need to do. Don't hold yourself back much longer, okay? All right, so you guys' time frame, you have within a month. So something could be coming towards you. This abundant, like, joyful energy that I feel could be coming towards you. It's like in the next month, okay? And for some of you guys, we have in August. So by August, there could be a drastic change in your life that has to do with inspiration, creativity. It could be that something gets started within a month, and by August it's top tier. Like, you thought it was great, you were over here being so excited about the thing that comes in the next 30 days, and you're like, oh my god, this and this is happening. But then in August, it's like 100 times better than what was happening in the next 30 days. You get what I'm saying? So there's definitely a reward that's here for someone because of what they're doing and how consistent they are being with it. And it's something about doing something for the right reason, okay? So let me go ahead and pull your oracle card, Taurus. And then we're gonna go ahead and wrap up and get to the next sign, okay? So what is the oracle card for the Taurus collective, spirit? What is the oracle card for the Taurus collective? We're gonna take that one because it was bouncing. All right, Mother Mary, look at that. Some of you guys, okay, some of you guys, there's something about giving back to people, doing for others, wanting to see the joy in other people, wanting to see the healing in other people, not doing it for selfish gains. So if you're waiting on something, or if you have a business or an ideal or a service or something that you're giving, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, okay? Some of you guys were meant to touch people emotionally, mentally. You could be a healer, you could be a speaker, you could be all the above, but I feel like that Spirit is saying for some of you guys, you were being highly directed into the path that you're meant to be in for your greatest good, for your life purpose, for your service to other people. This is life path energy. Some of you guys have been searching for your purpose, and I feel like that Spirit is literally handing it to you on an emerald golden platter. So yes, yeah, so Taurus, whatever you're doing, stay focused, stay dedicated, don't let up, don't let up, don't let up. Make sure you have a plan, make sure you know where it is you want to go, so that you can start taking the steps to get there, okay? Because remember, if you plan to fail, you fail to plan. No, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Yes. All right. All right, Taurus, hopefully it resonated with you. If it did, please let me know down below in the comments. I will see you guys for your May 2024 reading in your season. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Make sure you guys listen to all of Earth signs to get an idea maybe of what you could be dealing with coming up next, because you guys are all Earth signs, you guys all intertwined together. So make sure you check out your fellow Earth sign readings to see how everything takes a major play together for the Earth collective as a whole, okay? So thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Hi Virgos, welcome to your reading. We're gonna go ahead and get started for all Virgo sun, moon, and rising placements, or anything in between. All right, remember this is a general reading. Okie dokie, artichoke. So the way that we're gonna do this is I'm gonna pull a total of 4 tarot cards, 1 oracle card, and 2 time frame cards, because this is just a check-in for the mid-month, okay? All right, so Virgo, if you did my way, please connect me to the energy of the Virgo collective. Please connect me to the energy of the Virgo collective. What is the overall energy for Virgo right now? What is the overall energy for Virgo right now in this moment? All right, we have King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Queen of Wands here. So Virgos could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but you do not have to be. I feel like with the Queen of Wands, though, there is this energy of kind of finding your own power, finding your own magic, finding your own worth, kind of finding that confidence boost, okay? Some of you guys it could be hard for you to take a compliment. It could be hard for you to hear that you're doing well, probably because you could be over analyzing or over criticizing yourself. But I do feel like that there's this sense of kind of letting the rod go, so kind of letting the harshness, the harsh words, the self-critic inside, kind of letting that relax and let go a little bit, and being a bit more kinder to yourself, okay? So this could be that some of you guys are moving into this energy, or you guys need to move into this energy, one of the two. All right, with the Queen of Wands here too, I feel like that you have to give yourself enough credit, okay? Because there's something that I feel like that you're more than capable of doing, but you talk yourself out of it because you think that you're not. And you have to understand that you are just as powerful as you believe that you are, meaning either way that goes, okay? So if you're over here thinking that you can't accomplish things, that you're a failure or anything else of that nature, you're gonna start attracting those type of things in your life that prove that you are what you're saying. Versus if you start telling yourself like, yes, I can do this because I've done this and that proves I can do this. If you start talking to yourself with some confidence, or like you got something down pat, then that energy is gonna catch on with it as well, okay? But there is a sense of believing in yourself, believe in your potential. All right, my 6th grade teacher had that on its wall. His name was Mr. Cook, Bradley Cook. he had that on his wall, believe in your potential, and I never forgot it, 6th grade. But some of you guys, you need to believe in your potential. You need to believe that you could actually do something, that you're capable of it, okay? The fact that we have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck showing me that somebody needs to balance your energies. Are you giving too much, receiving less? Are you receiving too much and giving less? You know, like, where's the balance? Okay, because I feel like this is a need to kind of balance out your masculine and feminine energies. All right, so having that equal balance of being that nurturer, but then also having that balance of being the provider at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Having that emotional aspect, but also having the physical action, okay, behind it. So I feel like there's a little sense of balance that some of you guys need to make, or that you are starting to make, okay? I also feel like that right now some of you guys could be in a creative space. You could have some ideas that are flowing. Don't disregard those, okay? So if you're getting some ideas about something that you want to do, write it down. Don't disregard it. Don't like throw it to the side and be like, ah, this is nothing. Like, really, like, write it down, because I feel like that some of you guys are coming up with some really great ideas. Okay, what are the other 3 cards supporting this? What's going on with Virgo? What does Virgo need to know for the mid-month reading? Thank you. 1, 2. Thought that was 2 cards. Okay, 2. Last card. 3. Thank you. We got strength at the bottom of the deck. Okay. 5 of Cups. Interesting. 5 of Cups. Leaving old ways behind. That negative self-talk, right? Like, I don't know what my hair is doing, but it's its own thing, and I guess we'll just be here for it. But that negative self-talk, right? Leaving it behind. Finding it no longer important enough to carry with you, okay? I feel like with the 5 of Cups here, what it's pointing to is, I feel like that some of you guys need to feel like this hole that you have, or you do certain things to try to fill like this emotional void or this hole that you have here, but they're not things that really fill you up. It's like a temporary fulfillment is what I get. It's not a permanent fix. It's like a little temp fix is what I feel. And I feel like that you can't, like, what I'm hearing to tell you is that you can't run from things. You have to deal with them. You have to deal with things. You cannot continue to run away from your problems, run away from yourself, run away from your emotions. I feel like that Spirit is telling you that you have to be strong enough to just deal with it head on. Maybe it's not what you were expecting, maybe it's not ideal, but it's something that needs to be done. And if you're trying to get to the next stage of your life, then you need to just hold yourself accountable, okay? King of Wands, hold yourself accountable. Find that balance. Find where you can be real with yourself without being harsh with yourself. You can be kind to yourself and still be real, you know, and be like, hey, we don't need to do this anymore. Oh, hey, we need to have more of this in our life. You know, have that sternness with yourself. Have that balance and understanding. So interesting that both of these are together like this, because I do feel that there is like this need for full connection with yourself. Absolutely. Okay. I also do feel, because we have both court cards here, this pair, this could be a relationship or a couple that some of you guys just feel like, you could feel like you're wasting your time, or you could feel like that it's going down the drain and it's going nowhere, is what I feel. We have the Judgment card here too. So I feel like that some of you guys may be getting ready to let go of something, or you're starting to just no longer try to control something. I feel like that you're just allowing things to happen the way that they're just meant to flow. I do feel like for some of you guys there could be a cloudy period for you, but it's very important to note that the sun literally is on its way to come back out and shine again, okay? For some of you guys, I'm not sure exactly what it is that you're going through, but I definitely know that you have been in sorrow for some time, sadness, isolation, loneliness, and I feel like that it's getting balanced out. Like, something is getting balanced out, okay? So I also feel that some of you guys may be going in a new direction about something. You may stop one thing and you might just pick something else up in a whole new direction. Yeah. Some of you guys also might take on more leadership duties too in your community, in your environments. All right. So let's see. This one to come out, and what else for time frames for Virgos? Thank you. So we have at noon, so 12 p.m. and then we have in November. So this could literally be a day that's at noon, literally 12 o'clock p.m. in November. All right, but I feel like that some of you guys could be waiting for some type of response or answer or something, or you're like, okay, well, when's this gonna hit me? And it could literally be in the afternoon. Okay, some of you guys could be wondering what's the best time to call somebody or talk about something, or you know, and we're gonna go for at noon. All right, and then November could be a reconnection for somebody. I feel like in November, by November, you could be in the next phase or next level in your relationship. All right. Yeah, you can get to like the next phase in your relationship is what I feel, or that's when things will start to mellow out, things will start to make sense. You won't be where you are now here with all these emotions flowing. Okay, what is the oracle card for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? Learn something new. I like that card. Okay, so I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Let me get back to when I was talking about the negative self-talk, right? Like you could definitely criticize yourself a lot, and that, like, you shouldn't, you know what I mean? But you could definitely criticize yourself a lot, too much, and maybe you're just really hard on yourself, and so you're just like, could get to a point where you're like, well, I don't have anything good about me. And I feel like that spirit's saying branch out and try new things so that you can find new things to be good at, right? Maybe get out of the house, do something new instead of like staying home being emotional because something's not working out the way that you wanted to. Go out there and, you know, spend time exerting your energy, exerting your focus somewhere else. Let's say you're going through a breakup and it sucks and you're home all the time crying and going through tissues and watching sad music. Like, get up and go do something you never did before, you know? Like, just go at it. Like, when I first went through my separation with my husband, I took up painting. I was like, I'm not gonna stay home, I'm not gonna be depressed, I'm not gonna do any of that, I'm gonna go venture out. And I took up painting, you know, I have a bunch of paintings that I painted all throughout my home. And so, you know, go do something new, find something that is going to allow you to utilize your time in a more productive manner, if you will. All right, but yes, so I hope that resonated with you, Virgo. This is just a mid-month check-in. We're just kind of taking things from everywhere, seeing who needs to hear what in this time frame. But I will be back for the May 2024 tarot reading for your sign specifically. So thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you guys enjoy. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye. If you're still here, number one, thank you so much for being here. Number two, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If there's other type of videos that you guys would love to have me make, please let me know. I'm here for y'all, you know what I mean? So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoy all the content that I post on my page, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.